So you have Prince George's County, the public entity, and CIS, the private entity, coming together to create the Clean Water Partnership. Public-private partnerships have been around for a long time, but this was the first community-based public-private partnership. What it meant was that we were not only going to solve the issue that was at hand, i.e., that we needed to do an environmental cleanup and clean the water and meet those requirements. We were also going to figure out a way that we could build in social economic requirements that could be met by the county.
Looking at a public-private partnership where you can bring a private sector partner in to help do things like, get these projects streamlined and out more quickly within that 5-year permit cycle is really important. They also give us opportunities to go after funding that we wouldn't necessarily have gone after. We have been using and going after state revolving fund loans to do stormwater, which not a lot of people that take that money really use it for stormwater. It's usually for wastewater, right? So having this private partner helping us get all of these different pots of money, so we're not just relying on our residents to fund this.
Recognizing the resource capacity of a local government to hit these targets and these goals over a specified amount of time, this has allowed us tremendous flexibility by introducing and bringing the private sector into our operation. And it truly is a partnership, not only with flexibility, but you talk about resource and scale and the procurement process to get our typical projects through. They've been a huge lift in being able to streamline and work outside of those typical boundaries and being able to execute projects at a faster pace and scale, and again with much more flexibility. Flexibility including community engagement and working with multiple diverse entities throughout the county. So these are things that we wouldn't typically be able to do under a normal government procurement process. And there's incentive metrics that are built into our agreement that allow them to operate at pace and scale that works with their process as best as they can to bring projects in under cost and under schedules.
We really also look at ways to use this partnership and this permit to improve the lives of our more urban, overburdened residents. So in addition to trying to find smaller scale projects, urban reforestation, community gardens, all of the things that we can put in the more compact urban areas, we're also focusing on making the investments in water quality beneficial for our residents in a way that is more concrete, specifically through building their businesses. So our Mentor Protege program really focuses on giving local minority-owned businesses the tools they need to be able to scale up and really compete for the projects that we're building. We also have a workforce development program that really works on increasing skills for our residents to be able to really participate in the green economy that we're building.
The impacts have been significant. They've been very successful with over 425 projects over the 10 years. We have not only been able to address the amount of impervious surface restoration and nutrient reductions, improving water quality throughout our waterways in the county, but it's also manifested in many ways that are in addition to that, such as in community engagement efforts.
Part of what we do is we have an outstanding mentor protege program. We've had we're on our 7th cohort now. Of those cohorts, probably close to $50 million has been earned by the members of those cohorts. If you are a diverse firm, a minority firm that meets the criteria, you can be a part of this mentor protege program at no cost to you. Here again, we're trying to build a bench. We're trying to build economic capabilities where individuals who have the ability or the mindset to be entrepreneurs can learn about how to do business. We have worked and done work at 58 schools that have devices that have been put in there. We have touched a school population of over 40,000 students. And we have a very unique program called the Treat and Teach program, where we build outdoor classrooms that are surrounding the topic of the resiliency, the environment, stormwater management.
Environmental protection and economic prosperity are not mutually exclusive. We are spending a lot of money on this permit. We've spent $300 million since its inception, and $240 million of that has been local. Local businesses have been able to take advantage of $240 million. That is, if that's not economic prosperity and uplift, I don't know what is. Also, 51% of our local workforce, county workforce, has participated in these programs, really focusing on expanding our green workforce in the county, I think, is really, I think, testament to our residents and I think the rest of the country to show that you really can do both.